What's up, tubers? What's up, guys and gals out there in YouTube land? It's your boy Purpose in Action coming back at you. Getting unloaded. Yep, just finished a 2,400 mile run. Literally cross country from Cali to North Carolina. Yes, my longest run, I think, since I've been here. So I'm on it with Kllm, of course. I'm leasing. I'm on a BASF account, dedicated. And you know, it's like everything else in life. You got its pros and it's got its cons. It's got its ups and downs. You know, there's been times where I loved it. I was like, oh my God, it's the best thing here at the company. And, you know, I'm gonna stay, like all the money and, you know, all this, whatever. You know, there's been times I was like, about that. You know, like I thought about leaving once or twice. But overall, I say generally I'm happy. And the only reason, because from what I understand, nobody leaves once they get on the BASF account. If they're able to get on it, a lot of people don't really just up and leave. You know, the guys over there, you know, they value you, and they try hard to keep you. You know, they want you. If they like you, if you're a good driver and they feel like you know, do a good job, you know, you're on time and you don't give them a hard time about crazy stuff. Now, they want to keep you around and they'll keep you busy. But the only time I thought about leaving was around Christmas. And you know, trucking just slows down in the winter anyway, just generally. Some lanes, you know, they keep blazing. Some lanes keep blazing, some don't. But just this account, I guess maybe it's just this year or whatever, it just slowed down a little around Christmas. And it was just more me being irritated than anything, because you know, right before Christmas, like I was already counting my money before I made it, like, oh, this or whatever. You know, I still had money and my family had a very nice Christmas, but still, it caught me off guard. And I talked with them about it, and they told me, they're like, you know, yeah, sorry about that, but it's just kind of how it is. It's the way they got the loads running right now. They're not really shipping a lot right now. It's the holidays. But I had a good talk with them, had a good sit down, and they got my miles where I needed them to be. But overall, I like it. Mostly everything is east of I-35. That's why this is my first 2,400 mile load. This is the longest load I've had. It's my first time going to Cali since I've been on this account, since August. And the week before that, I went to Denver, which was the first time I had even went beyond I-35, which was last week before last. The first time I had went beyond I-35 in 9 months, basically. So I've been in the mountains, but it wasn't the Rocky Mountains. It wasn't the crazy, like in the winter. It wasn't, you know, over there in like Donner Pass and, you know, all that other stuff, you know, nothing too crazy. One thing about this account, you better know how to back. Like, if you suck at backing up and putting your truck where you need to put it and stuff and all of that, wait before you jump in here, because you know you're gonna be in some places. I've been in some places. It's just, I wonder, like, am I even in the right place? Like, do trucks even go here? You know, like, it's been some tight place. One time I had to blindside back out of a road that was barely bigger than a parking space, with 7-foot ditches on each side. So coming in out of the middle of the street, like 7-foot ditches on each side. It's like a gate, so you couldn't hit. You could have hit the gate. Then it was like a bridge right there, which is why you had the blind side, because the bridge was smaller than the road. And where the dock was, there was no way you could back in off of that little bridge. So that was in Houston. That sucked. I had to get help with that one. I'm gonna be honest. You will need help with that. I mean, unless you like a super trucker or something, you just whip it in there blind, you know, with all them obstacles and stuff. You bold if you even try that alone. But let me see, I had a tight one. I had to blindside at a plant. That sucked because it was like pipes and just chemicals and stuff everywhere. I was, you know, scared I'm gonna hit something and like blow the place up. But I did well. You know, just get out and look. You know, there's no rule anywhere that say you can't get out and look as many times as you need to. Get out and look, please. You know, regardless if you're driving an 18-wheeler and you backing, get out and look. Avoid backing if you can, but hitting docks and stuff, don't be afraid to get out. Other truckers won't judge you. They won't judge you. The only time they'll judge you is if like when I went to Denver, it was this one guy. I just started to feel bad for him. It took him about an hour. Seriously, it took him about an hour. It may have been over an hour to get into a spot. It was right next to me. And I help when I can, but I find that usually you just confuse drivers. When you standing outside the truck and you're trying to drive for them from the outside of the truck, turn left a little, go back right, you know, do this, no, back up, come forward. It was another guy doing that, and I just, you know, made sure he didn't hit nothing. You know, I just stood out there, you know, if he was gonna hit something, I stop him, but, you know, I was pretty much letting him figure it out, 'cause that's the best way to learn, really. But, yeah, in Troy, he was holding up, like, all the trucks that was trying to park. So, yeah, a lot of the guys out there were just shaking their head, like, really, dude, like, just pick another spot. You know, there was some spots that had, like, 2 spaces. It would have been a lot easier to bag in. But, anyway, ooh, they finished. I only had 4 pallets. Well, back to that. 2,400 mile load from Cali to North Carolina, and I averaged 9 miles per gallon. 9 miles per gallon. You probably don't believe it, huh? You don't believe it? Well, hold on. I got it on my Qualcomm. Let me show you right quick, because when I get dispatched on another load, it's going to leave. Let's see. I can't flip my screen. Hold on. Wait. Here we go. See it? Got the mile right there, distance, 2430. All right, coming. Mileage, 9 miles a gallon, 267 gallons. Big money load, 4,000 pound load. That's how I come on BASF. You get some heavy ones, but you get them light ones. I just wanted to show y'all that I got to go get my paperwork. So y'all be easy. I'll come at you on another video. And this is not a gimmick, trust me. It comes like this on this account sometimes. Just got to get it while it's getting good. Be easy. Get back at you.